production.
Top of the top. What's going on, everybody? Another edition of
Orange juice and a blunt for breakfast while I read the paper. Finna hit the block. About to see some paper.
We are the digital newspaper, man. I'm
the digital newspaper thing.
I'm one of your hosts, Hard to Start JD, aka the fucking Guccinni. I got my big breath.
What's happening? You already know Bogard scot free over here. In this thing, slow motion, the big old ocean.
Come on now, we.
It is. I was trying to find my lighter. It's funny. I think task. You put me right on the spot. Like, oh shit, that's me. I'm Bogard.
Come on now, hey. Oh my mama, we are the digital newspaper, fellas, man. Shout out to our man Slim from a fan's perspective on YouTube, Boogie45 on motherfucking Instagram, man. Make sure you go do yourself a favor, go get locked in. I'm gonna make sure I pull the banner up right now. You can see it right there, man. Go get locked in with our man Slim, man. We just fired up 2 podcasts back to back. That shit should be dropping here pretty soon. So if you do yourself a favor,
dropping today.
Go get subscribed to a fan's perspective. All you got to do is just click the little bell button, and it's gonna let you know every time he drop, man. So go make sure you do yourself a favor. Slide over to Instagram, get locked in with our bruh. Slide over to YouTube, go get locked in with our bruh. Bogey, let the people know where they can find you at, big bro, and what you got cooking up, man.
Shit, man, you know what I'm saying? Bogard scot free. You can find me anywhere you consume your music, Apple, Spotify, YouTube, things of that nature. And yeah, you can find us on the Gen Wealth Net on YouTube and Gen Wealth Net _ on the gram. You know what I mean?
100%, man. And
you can find me in the bag. That's what you can find me.
Oh, my mama.
In the bag.
Them is facts. And one of our Gen Wealth brothers is up in here. Shout out to Peacock. Yeah. Oh, my mama, man. You know, shout out to the whole Gen Wealth fam. We got our dog Ear to the Streets. We got our dog Gang Green. We got our dog Spencer the Guru. We got Diamond Joe, man. We got, you know what I mean? Miles Peacock, man. We in here cooking this shit up, man. 100%, man. You know, we trying to take over this fantasy football shit. So do us a favor, man. Go slide over to Peacock, neonpeacockmerch.com. Get locked in, you know what I mean? Help support the motherfucking channel and Big Bro's because anything that you can think of artistically, he can bring that shit to life, man. 100%, big bro. Oh my mama, man. And before we fire this shit up, I want to give a shout out to Emil. We got Emil in the building. Top of the morning, Emil.
Top of the morning, Emil.
It's the afternoon over there. It's the afternoon over there on his side of the world, man. Oh my mama. So shout out to Emil, man. And before we get into the first topic, I want to go ahead and play a message for my sponsor, man. Let's get into it real fast, man. Make sure y'all go slide over to neonpeacockmerch.com, man. Yes, sir. You know what time it is, man. neonpeacockmerch.com. If you see Big Bro's trucking hat right there, what it say on it? GWN, man. That's the Gen Wealth Network. Motherfucking sweater to go with it, man. Come on now. Put you a solo, man.
You ain't playing. You know what I'm saying? That's that GWN for life.
For life.
For life.
Gen.
Gen Wealth Net.
Oh, now. And that's all from the neonpeacockmerch.com, man. Make sure y'all go slide over there, man.
Hold on, I gotta take this phone call real quick. This might be work.
So my mama, make sure y'all go slide over there, man. Do yourself a favor, get locked in. Then if you go to his Instagram, bro, you can get at him directly. And if you got something that you want to bring to life, I'm telling you, big bro, gonna do it 100% because that's what he does, man. He the illest in the fucking game, 100%. And before big bro come back, we'll go ahead and we'll just take a little intermission, play a little song before we kick off the first topic, because the first topic is a damn good one. Let's give big bro a chance to take that call. We'll go ahead and play we'll play a song real fast.
One of the ones, man. Trifecta, we are blast from the past back to our roots. Dash for the cash, stack in the blue. Fletcher Reed, I'm the absolute truth. Big dreams, so we have to pursue. Strapped with a tool, feel the wrath of my crew. Clock switch when my bombs itch. Beat off the hate, going hard in the paint. If your name ain't God, I don't answer to you. Look to me. Bogard, Scott free. Luckily, I got the answer for you. See they trying like a sound. But look, young, I got the password for you. Vinny Lace game. Smoke a backward with you, smoke a back with it too. Show you how to maintain, so you never go astray. I done lay down the path for you.
100%, man. That's one of my favorite joints right there, boy. I was back here gigging like a motherfucker, man. That's that Rogues Gallery, brought to you by none other than Bogard Scott Free, 100%, man. Oh my mama, man.
From the mind of Bogard Scott Free.
Come on now. Oh, everything.
Yes,
we got
we
Crook
are in this
in the
thing.
building. Top of the morning, Crook. He is a West Coast representative, man. By the way,
Crook.
Chicago, 100%.
Yeah,
Top of the morning.
Midwest in this thing.
Come on now, 100%. Let's get this motherfucking first topic fired up, y'all. 100%. This is gonna be some shit where it's needed, but there's definitely gonna be some arguments for it and against it. But you know, let's get there when we get there, and let's talk about it. We got Prime One in the building. Let's go.
What's up, Prime?
We got
That's my
Chase
man's right there.
What's up, Chase?
You the one that flipped that beat.
Oh, that's your bro right there, huh?
Yeah, see, it's like the bat signal.
There it is. Oh, man.
He's like, oh, is that me?
Oh, everything.
I did that.
Hey, he said he missed you, Bogey.
I miss you too, bro. And you know what's funny is like this is like the longest stretch since I moved out here that I haven't been physically in the lab with my brothers. You know what I mean?
Oh, my mama.
So that shit is definitely.
That means it's time to make a trip.
I'm having the withdrawals. You know what I mean?
It's time to make a trip, bro. It's time to go get in the kitchen.
You know what I mean? I've been cooking up too.
Oh,
You know, and me and your bro, we got a whole array of joints. I gotta get in there and just lay them all out. You know what I mean?
I can't wait.
Benny Franco.
Both of y'all take that trip out there, man, and he get in that motherfucker so he can get his
love to bring him out to our lab, bro.
Oh my mama!
I actually sent Prime. See, Prime One, real quick before we get to the first segment. Prime, he's the type, he'll just tell me, you know what you should do, and then I'll go do it, right? So, like, for example, he's like, man, you should collab with fools out there, bro. I'm like, I didn't think of that. And the first person I thought of was your little bro, because I was like, oh, little bro is sick. You know what I mean?
Facts.
Chopping.
Oh, everything, bro. Man, I can't wait for that. I can't wait for
that. Lovely in the works, bro. Little bro, we're quick too. You done sent me the things right back real quick. You know?
He in his mode like you. You know what I mean? He in his mode on everything. Shout out to Smoothie, man, aka Benny Franco, 100%.
Smoothie.
Big bro said y'all need to come out and have the podcast room set up in the studio.
Yeah, I mean, we got a few rooms, and he sent me a picture of the setup because you know what I'm saying. Back in the days, we used to do the head pod, right? That was the name of our joint. I want to say we went like more than a dozen episodes too, and he didn't want my man Prime. He was real strict. No, we got to do it in the lab. And I dug that though, and I like that. Like whenever I'm in the lab with you at your joint, you know what I mean?
Oh my mama, that shit is
It's a different vibe. You know what I mean?
And then like you got the music over here. You got the pod over here. One of the relics could come straight out of the booth and come jump on the pod.
Boom, just like that. Hey, that'd be the shit right there. Hey, probably write this down. We do the song, then immediately do a podcast breaking down the song.
Facts. All the intricacies. Oh my mama.
Yeah, and usually when I'm in the lab, by the time I'm done, I'm super podcast ready. You know what I mean?
Let's get it. Oh my mama.
What you got for us, Gucci?
I appreciate you for pulling up, big bro. Everybody that's in the motherfucking chat, wherever y'all tapped in from, we appreciate y'all on my mama. And Big Brett said, I'm here for it. Let's fucking go.
Let's fucking go.
Oh my mama. Let's get into the first topic, man. Like I said, this shit is gonna be two. I mean, there's always two arguments for it and against it, but this is a damn good one, y'all. Let's get into it. Oh shit, I'm fucking up already.
Hit that share, woo wop.
Right, facts. So quit jumping in.
Administration is considering a way
Can
for
you hear that shit, bro?
felons to restore their access to legally owning a firearm. Queen City News anchor Alicia Barnes and Chief Legal Analyst Colleen Rhodes take us through those arguments.
The Justice Department is releasing plans to create a process for those with criminal convictions to restore their gun rights. So this decision sparking alarm that it will return firearms to those of convicted violent crimes. The interim rule follows an executive order from President Donald Trump last month, directing a review of the country's gun restrictions to assess any ongoing infringements. Let's bring in our Chief Legal Analyst, Colleen Rhodes, to this conversation. Lots to discuss here because restoring gun rights to those who have been convicted of violent crimes, laying out the argument here for us, it says that a lot of people are concerned. Why?
Well, I mean, there's arguments for both sides in this situation. You have on the one side folks that are saying that the government should not be infringing on folks' constitutional rights to bear arms. And on the other side, you have folks that are saying there needs to be some common sense legislation and regulations, specifically rulemaking process that actually limits folks that can have guns. In this situation, you're talking about people convicted of felonies, but in all other instances, you're talking about folks that are domestic violence, people that have prior drug use. That was the Hunter Biden situation when attempting to get a firearm. And so a number of things are put in place by the ATF to ensure that folks that check one of those boxes, either a violent crime, either a domestic violence, or someone that is on drugs or had drug use issues in the past,
or mental health issues,
their hands. And so that's why these regulations have been put in place. I should say these rules have been put in place to try to deter and stop folks from having guns in their hands. On the other side, folks are saying, look, in any type of regulation that stops folks from getting access to guns is a bad idea. And right now, that fight has been going on for a long time. And this is the president saying, I want to get an examination of that in February. And today, this interim rule is something that the ATF is saying, as they'll go forward, will be the new rule.
So the DOJ now, under this proposal, they were very—
Trump is a savage, bro.
Yeah, he is. Okay. So we ain't got to watch the whole video. It's about a 5-minute video. But give me your thoughts on this proposal from the Trump administration.
So this will definitely, it's like to expand the pre-screening process of being able to own a gun.
Well, the proposal is to allow felons to be able to attain guns legally.
Damn. Hey, Trump Hey, Trump finds a way to get motherfuckers to vote for him. Like, we like this guy. All the fellas it's like the fellas can't even vote though. You know what I mean?
Well, in the state of California, they can.
Oh, see, look at that.
After you've been out for so many years or something like that, or after you discharge from parole, I think you can vote. I'm pretty sure you can.
You got to pay for that shit too to get it expunged or whatever the fuck.
Well, that's getting it off your record. But when you discharge from parole, that means you're out of the system.
Word. Okay, so then you're a citizen again.
Even though you still have felonies on your record, but you're not part of the system because you discharge from your parole.
So they allow motherfuckers to vote.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they do in the state of California that they allow felons to vote 100%.
And in this case, this this is a law he's trying to pass. So who passes the laws? Help me. It's been many moons since economics. What is that? The legislative.
You got the legislator. You got the House of Representatives and the legislator. I think them is the ones that vote on that.
Ultimately, if it's about like the pre-screening process, I think they need like okay, for example, this got to be real specific. Like if you don't got a violent crime, a felony for a violent crime.
100%.
Then I think maybe that could be the exception to the rule, right? Like, hey, you check fraud or whatever, did a little time, and you know what I'm saying, and you're a felon now, and then you want to purchase a gun, you live in a state where you could legally own one, but now you can't legally own one specifically because your record, but say you don't have a violent a history of violent crimes, maybe that could be what this law is about. Like there's specifics, because I don't think they're going to let a person who getting out for attempted murder or what is it called? What do they call it when you shoot in public? Disengaging,
discharging.
There you go. Thank you. 10 points, Guccini. He's on the board. I mean, I don't think people like that are going to be able to own a gun legally after that. I mean, because there's a reason why we have that law. Trump's crazy, bro. I love it. I ain't gonna lie to you. He's just
and Crooked thinking
that half-heartedly.
And Crooked thinking the same way you thinking. He said, I would think giving them their right to vote again would be better. And because every state is different for sure. You know what I mean? Yeah. But also like how you just finished off about specifying what they was locked up for, right? But also this shit is what's so fucked up is like right here in the state of California, whether you have felonies or not, when a motherfucker come in your house that ain't supposed to be in your house,
you can't murk them.
You can't protect yourself, right?
That's
so
crazy.
Even if you're a felon or not, you can't protect yourself. You know what I mean? So the motherfuckers that's in states that can protect themselves, whether they felons or not, especially if they is a felon, they wife or the husband, whether the wife got a felony or the husband got a felony, whatever it is, the opposite person is the one that got to have a gun legally. You know what I mean? And it's fucked up because there's somebody coming your shit and both of y'all got felonies or however they go, or the woman might
even like you if you with old girl and she happened to have a gun, or she live with her brother lives with y'all and he got a gun, and you a parolee, they come through, search the house any kind of reason, boom, you can't even be around a gun type of shit.
Right.
So let alone like, okay, this person now you'll be able to go and own one. I get it though, because for what guns should be for is to protect yourselves. And unfortunately we have like the highest gun violent percentages and shit, and death by guns and shit like that, like probably in the world, bro. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like you go to a place like Switzerland, these kids are shooting when they're young. It's part of the fucking, I think it's Switzerland or Norway. One of them joints over there. That and they shoot for competition and shit, and the safeties of guns is taught from a young age. Like it's part of their culture. They shooting.
Oh my mama. No,
yeah,
I mean,
here in America, that'll never be America, except for maybe the South. You go in the South, everybody just got a gun. This is normal. You know what I mean?
I mean, even here in America, though,
still.
But here in America, motherfuckers is avid hunters. Motherfuckers love firearms like I love shoes. You know what I mean? They collect that shit. They be outside and they they'll go to the gun range, or they'll go to an outside gun range. And you know what I mean? That's how motherfuckers let off stress 100%. But also like how you said when we was watching the video, mental. You know what I mean? Even motherfuckers that's not felons have guns that got, cases of, mental health issues and shit like that. You know what I mean? And they still get guns and they're still able to go buy the ammo for them and shit like that. You know what I mean? So it like how we was just watching the video. He proposed a lot of arguments on both sides, and this is what this is going to bring about 100%. Now, do I see this getting passed? Hell no, because I don't. Now, I would love for it to get passed, especially if they can.
Felons are the best. The felons are good people. Felons in America are the best. But put guns in felons' hands again.
And this motherfucker known for pardon.
But Trump's very poor, but it's funny. It's even more funnier because it's whack.
He's known for pardon, motherfuckers. I mean, we seen Hunter Biden in the story we just seen. He mentioned
Sleepy Jr.
You're right, 100%. So yeah, man, this is definitely a good topic. You know what I mean? That, you know, that should be brought about. And I don't see it getting passed. I really don't. But the proposal for it, and you know what I mean, I do see why it's being proposed for sure. 100%, man. Peacock said that that GWN gear looks fresher than a
Yeah,
mom.
come on, man. You know what I'm saying? For life.
For life. Sponsored
Shout out to Neon Peacock.
Come on now, sponsored by neonpeacockmerch.com. 100%, man. Oh, my mama. We got my cousin Nate Israel in the building. What's up, cuzzo? I love you, man.
What's up, cuzzo?
We got Jada Plug in the building. What's up, big bro?
Plugger.
Who that?
Plugger.
Who that said they gonna beat them Saints? Oh my mama, man. Make sure y'all go slide over to Jay's Instagram, man, and get locked in with Jay, man. Because if you need some custom shoes, he was gonna do our trophy. I never got the trophy. So if you fuck with fantasy football and you want a custom trophy, anything custom, bruh, he brings that shit to life, man. 100%, man. Y'all make sure y'all go slide over to the Jada Plug's Instagram channel, man.
Yeah, man, shout out to our brother Jada Plug. You know what I'm saying? When you guys watch NFL football and you see the players out there with them fly custom cleats, facts. Man, 99% of the time that's our man Jada Plug flipping them woo wops. You know what I'm saying? So y'all need to check him out. You know, he does great custom work. You know what I mean? And it definitely goes to a great cause. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to our man J Plug.
Shout out to the plugger, man, on my mama, man. Matter of fact, one of the Gen Wealth brothers just tapped in to get some woo wops made up for a little birthday like type wop. Ooh, don't do it like that.
Oh yeah, that's right. Because his wife's birthday's in
we talking too much. Oh, every day.
Oh, hold on, I gotta get this phone call. Somebody
matter of fact, I don't want to jinx myself, but when I do what I do, I'm tapping in with plugs so I can kill these dudes when I do hit the pinnacle of the top of the, you know what I mean? Oh, everything. I got some shit cooked up myself though, but yeah, make sure y'all go follow Plug, man. 100%, man. Yeah, man. What I got going out on the on this proposal, I love the idea. 100%. It's a damn good conversation sparker, you know what I mean, just to float the shit out there, you know what I mean. This probably ain't the first time that this has been brought about, but you know, just during these times right now, you know what I mean, it's definitely some good conversation.
I don't think it's a time to give felons guns right now. You know, I mean, here's the thing, even if you was to not pass this, motherfuckers is getting their hands on guns, man.
Well,
you know what I mean,
look,
they get them by the crates. You know,
oh, and we got Clock in the building, top of the morning clock. Hey, what's up, Clock? Oh my thing is like though, right?
He's back in America.
Damn, I forgot what the fuck I was finna say, bro. Fuck.
We were talking about crates.
Nah, I was gonna say something about like, I mean, like some of them dudes deserve them though, bro. Oh, here we go. This is what I was gonna say. Like when some of the rallies come home, right? Some of these motherfuckers start security companies and shit like that.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Because you know they still with the shit, and they
right. And then like in order to get a guard's card, if you know what I'm saying, if they have something on their record, they might not allow them. So
exactly.
maybe
See, that's what I'm
like
saying. That's what I'm saying. If you coming home starting a legit business, you done discharge, you done went through every loophole that, or you know, shit that they done made you want to have to.
Did you discharge as a charge to get into inside? You know what I mean? Like I would imagine it would have to be specific, right? Like if you have a history of some kind of gun violence, this probably wouldn't apply to you, right? If they were to pass this, there's probably got to be like some kind of like stipulations, specifications,
right?
Specifications and stipulations. I'm stimulated.
And that's
they fucked up and try to implicate it.
That's how I feel too, though, bro. As long as it's not no motherfucking aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. As long as you ain't shot nobody, you know, for shooting motherfuckers, you know what I mean? Shit like that. You know, I
definitely. What else does get hit with? Did he get? Is that the brandishing? Is that a misdemeanor?
Now that I don't know, bro. I forgot what happened. But
I feel like brandishing can't be a misdemeanor. I feel like that's a felony. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but Lee said the motherfucker only got like community service or something like that, and it was in.
He got millions of dollars. Shout out to T Sizzle. You know what I mean?
Oh, my mama. And
Hey, she was mad at that Starbucks barista.
and if it happened in Arizona,
hold up again, bitch, I'll shoot you.
Right? But look though, so in Arizona you can carry. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true.
You can keep
Oh,
that.
you remember when DMX had his show, his little small reality show stint he had?
Facts.
So he was in Arizona, remember? He was just straight wife beater, 2 6-shooters in the holster, cowboy hat, boom. Yeah, on my dogs.
Them is facts on everything. So
you ain't lying though, because I was tripping. I was like, damn, where's he in Texas? And then I was like, oh shit, this is in Arizona.
Facts.
He's like, where can I go to carry my guns and ride my 4-wheelers?
You said the 6-shooter. That's funnier than a motherfucker.
He had 2 of them though. Boom. In the holsters. And he was walking on, and my dogs.
My dogs. Everything.
Rest in peace to DMX, man.
100%.
He was one of them ones.
X. Dark Man X, man. On my mama.
He was fighting a different battle from within.
Yeah, on my mama. That's my birthday twin.
Word? I didn't know he's a Sag. Damn, that puts him up higher on my fucking list now.
On my mama.
Shout out to Dark Man X.
Come on now.
Sagittarius, we're the best.
Come
Hey, DMX was like maybe outside my top 6. Oh, he's in the top 6 now.
100%. Oh, my mama. Clock said, dude pulled a gun out and had it on his dash, laser on pointed through the drive-through window at Starbucks when my daughter was working too. What the fuck?
What?
Dude pulled a gun out and had it on his dash, laser on pointed through the drive-through window.
Brady, appreciate you hitting me back. Check us out on the pod if you got a quick second.
And daughter was working 2 weeks ago. That motherfucker should have been taken to jail, bro.
It's the
100%
digital newspaper.
Because that shit ain't cool, bro. 100%.
Yeah. I'll tap back in with you.
Lasers. See, I don't know how it is in y'all state, but in our state, they can't have lasers. You can't have lasers. You can't have
Smokey J. That was our man Smokey.
What's going on, fornicator? Yeah.
Shout out to the Bears, Brews, and the Bros.
Mama, 100%, my guys. But yeah, man, that's crazy. He put the gun on the dash and with the laser pointed through the fucking window.
That's
like
crazy,
that's like, I mean, it's like that's a threat, bro. 100%. That's what really that is. You don't know what this dude is thinking. 100. Oh my.
Hey, them green lasers, them green lasers they be having these days. Them shits is like blinding too.
Oh man, fuck all that.
That's crazy, bro.
Hey, Clock, did they arrest that motherfucker, man?
Because he's all on the camera, bro. Like they got the CCTVs.
100%.
That motherfucker.
Right when you come to the drive-through order thing, you're right on camera. 100%. We got the Half of Ignorant Thinkers podcast in the building. Top of the morning, Ron.
What's happening, Ron?
Oh,
Dirty Birds in the building.
Dirty Birds. Come on now. Georgia.
Shout out to the Ignorant Thinkers.
Let's get into this next topic, big bro.
What you got for us, JD?
Oh, so there's some health is wealth shit, man. 100%. You know, we only getting older, you know, by the day. And this was some young bull type of shit or happened to some a young bull. So let's get into some health is wealth, y'all. And me and Buggy was just talking about some of this shit the other day too, bro. Bugs was just talking about this.
I was just saying that because I was like, okay, I'm 40 now. I got all my medicals in order. Let me go get all of the shit I'm supposed to do at this age now. You know what I mean? And I'm like, and not that I'm dreading it. It's just, you know, I haven't scheduled it yet because I'm trying to schedule that shit because I'm, you know what I mean? I'm even before watching this clip, you know me, I live every day. We running, man. And what you running from, bro? I don't know. You know what I mean? That's just always been my mindset. You know what I mean? And like, then when it comes to things like, you know, like cancer, man, unfortunately, you know, we lost a lot of loved ones to that. You know what I mean? That's this story in particular, man, to have a 50% chance, and like, I mean, that thing was all over his body, bro. And man, you know, he got a new lease on life for sure. You know what I mean? And him sharing his story, shout out to him, because you know what I mean, that him being young, like saying like, listen, man, it's happening more and more, and doctors don't know why. And I have a theory why the cancer could be. You think it could be because of vaccines, maybe? You know what I mean?
100%. You know what I mean? And
never know.
Like how you just said, you know, you just made it to the club, the 4-0 club, right? And I mean, we've been talking about this. This young bull was 27, I think he said, or they said he was going through this shit. You know what I mean? 100%. So it can happen at any time. You know what I mean? And, you know, like how you just said, you know, we all got stories of cancer taking it or having cancer survivors that we know are in our family, you know what I mean? 100%. So, you know, it's just fucked up. And one of the main things that I got out of this, because like I got that same zipper, I can lift up my shirt, and when bruh showed his zipper, I got the zipper, but I'm not a cancer survivor. I had a major accident 20 years ago. It'd be 20 years to the date this month, 100%. And I got that same zipper, you know what I mean? But one of the main things that I took from what little bruh just said is, he waited till a month later. He started feeling some pain, and then a month later is when he started going in. And he said at the end of the video, like, bro, once you feel it, man, get your motherfucking ass in there and go see, whether you're embarrassed or not, man. Just take your ass and just go into the hospital and go see, bro. 100%. And that's like the main thing that we have to take is when you start feeling some weird shit in your body and it's not been there before, or it has been there before. Man, come on now. We got to get up off our ass and get into that doctor. Yeah. Me, I hate the doctor, bro, because I hate to get poked on. When I get poked on, you know, needles and shit, I pass out, bro. 100%. I've been like that ever since a kid. I hate blood. I can't stand to see blood. Like the when we did Slim shit and y'all was talking about something, nigga, I almost passed out. I'm telling y'all, stop talking about it. Stop talking, because I'm finna pass out just by talking about it, bro. That shit, you know what I mean? And I got to, you know, because I've been in the club for the last 4 years, you know what I mean, at the 40 club. And it's time to really start making sure you up on your shit. 100%, bro. Facts.
Yeah, and I'll leave it off on this for this one. They say ignorance is bliss. That's some ignorant ass shit to say. You know what I mean?
What's that?
You know what I'm saying?
What's ignorant?
Oh, ignorance is bliss. That's some ignorant ass shit to say. You know what I mean? Like, You gotta be knowing. Like, you know what I mean? Go get checked. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying this now because, like, when I switched counties, when I moved over here almost 2 years ago, when I switched counties, I thought, you know, I didn't know I had to do all the whole woo-wop, switch that from that county to this one. So then my shit didn't, you know, it expired, and I had to go through the whole process of getting back in and that shit. So now I'm, you know, and that was when I was still 39. It took me like 4 months to figure all that shit out. Bro. I was like, fuck, come on, I'm already in the system. Just fucking switch me over. But yeah, but we got it straight now. That's what I was telling you the other day. I was like, yeah, got my card in the mail. I'm like, yeah, I can go to fucking Kaiser and go fucking just get a, you know what I mean? Get a everything checkup.
Come on now, them is facts.
40.
100%. Prime said it's the shit that we put in our bodies as well. 100%, bro.
Man, you ain't lying. And I'm from the generation of spam and corned beef, bro. So I'm all fucked up.
100%.
You know what I mean? Motherfuckers eating the Vienna sausage, bro. You know what Vienna sausage is?
Yeah, my dad used to eat that shit. My dad used to eat them and well, he didn't eat them together, but he also used to motherfucking eat the canned sardines with some crackers.
There you go. I used to bust the canned sardines with some rice.
Yeah, them is hood meals. Oh my god, bro. You got the little canned oyster. Oh my man. Come on now. You know,
it was a simpler time.
Motherfuckers really don't know. I'm really from the trenches, bro. 100%. But yet, you know,
shout out to Oak Park.
Come on now, 100%. I love
Oak Park versus the world.
My community is what raised me, 100%, man. On my mama, man. Hey, but yeah, though, man, we definitely gotta just, you know, do, especially as we getting older, you know, because we got a lot of people that love us for sure. You know what I mean? And we gotta be there for them. And if we can, like with colon cancer. See, my grandfather died of pancreatic cancer, which is, you know, I think somewhere in your stomach and shit like that. But colon cancer,
pancreas.
Oh, everything. There it is. There. So colon cancer.
And just go get, that one's like almost 100% fatal. That one's one of those ones where it's like, dang, if you get that one, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, facts. So my grandfather passed away from it, and his mom, my great grandmother, passed away from cancer. 100%. But like the thing with colon cancer in men is like, man, we can go, you know, as long as we stay up on it every 5 years, you know what I mean? You know, we could, you know, we can help lessen the chance of getting colon cancer 100%. Because I just, I know it's TMI, but I just had a colonoscopy. I had a colonoscopy.
Yeah, I gotta go do that shit too, bro. That's what my girl was saying. And my girl, she the type, she'll just spook the fucking man. He's like, oh, you're 40 now, you better go get your colonoscopy.
100%.
I'm like, hold on, I just woke up. I'm like, that's the first thing you're gonna tell me? Not happy birthday. You're 40 now.
That's because she wants your motherfucking ass around.
Yeah, exactly.
100%.
You know how mad it should be at me if I'm not around?
Oh, my mama, man. So
Like,
yeah,
you know what I mean?
I know
2
this.
Chainz said it best. 2 Chainz was like, it's about getting home. He's like, that's how he feels about life because he travels a lot, right? So he's like, he's like, you might leave somewhere and be like, shit, did I lock that window or did I leave the stove on or something like, but as long as I get home, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like a metaphor. Like, listen, I just got to be around. You know what I mean? No matter where I go or what I do, you got to be around somehow, some way. And for us, because we're fathers, so it's, you know what I mean? It's or even for this kid, who was a young kid, didn't have no kids yet, you know what I mean? But he still got has a chance to do all that, you know what I mean? Like, and he's young because he caught it young, you know what I mean?
Right.
Man, one of the rallies right now, you know what I'm saying? Praise up to one of the rallies. He got the stage 4 colon woo wop right now, and it's not looking too good. You know what I mean? I'm praying. This he's like he's like a father-in-law to me. You know what I mean? Type of shit. You know what I mean? That he's that type of rally. You know what I mean?
Oh, my mama, bro.
So like, you know what I mean? It's a thing in life, bro. You know what I mean? Unfortunately, and you could tie. I mean, we can go down several rabbit holes and go back like 60 years when cancers weren't so common, but then within that 60 years with the type of foods, like my man Prime said, and the way things are processed, and what I mean, even just like a life expectancy just overall is shortened, significantly from that time, from 60 years ago. And you know what I mean?
Facts. And Prime said it again.
Like, how about this? Because I grew up this is my theory. I grew up a McDonald's fucking Spam and corned beef, sardines in the can, Vienna sausage eating motherfucker when I was a kid. You know what I mean? McDonald's and even KFC with all the antibiotic chicken. Who the fuck knows, right? Because that was like growing up. Taco Bell, all the fuck shit. Then my kids, me and my girls' kids, all have all the allergies in the world. It's crazy. Like, I always thought, like, I wonder what it's because maybe we were like shitty vessels that produced them. You know what I mean? Like, to begin with.
Not necessarily, because I have.
I'm just saying.
I'm finna tell you. I'm finna tell you.
Consciously eating clean to like 10 years ago. You know what I mean?
I got 2 little cousins, and they baby cousins, right? And when the mom, the brother and sister have they have 2 different dads, 100%. And like my daddy, we all got different moms, me and my sister. But I'm saying this to say this. My cousin, the mom, she don't got sickle cell, right? But the 2 fathers that she had the kids with, somehow, some way, I guess both of the mom and the dad had the trait. So the babies got
snap. Okay.
You know what I mean? And my cousin, she Mexican and black. You know what I mean? But like Latinos get sickle cell. It ain't black.
Yeah.
100%. You know what I mean? So
it's pretty much.
It could just be, it just be random shit, just like how you said.
The only race I've ever heard not having it is Caucasians.
Right.
I'm like, it's definitely super common, or not common, but higher percentage in the African American community.
Because we got the melanin. It got the melanin on my mama, but also like how you said just about, food allergies or something like that. You know what I mean? I might not have or be allergic to no peanuts or no shellfish like that, but my daughter might get it or her baby might get it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So you talking about, it could be like traits and stuff like that. I mean, because that is how it is, though. You get a motherfucker with some blue eyes, and then the bitch, she got some brown eyes, and then, you know what I'm saying, when they produce the kid, the dominant gene's gonna fucking be the color eyes of the kid. You know what I mean? Or you might have little woo-wah remixes that come out hazel than a motherfucker or some shit. You know what I mean? But like, yeah, for the most part. So I get what you say when she happened to have a babies with 2 different dudes. But they
both of the babies got it.
And then when you carry the trait, that's all you need to match it, I guess. You know what I mean?
And none of her
I am
brothers.
a doctor, actually.
Come on now. And then none of her brothers or sisters got it. 100%. The mama, my cousin, may my cousin rest in peace. I love you, Anna. She don't got it. My uncle, her daddy, he don't got it. You know what I mean? Nobody else in the family got that. You know what I mean? But it's just, you know, oh my mama. But Prime said also processed sugar is the biggest culprit. You know what I mean? You know, fucking with that Kool-Aid. What else you put sugar in when you're baking? What else you put sugar in?
I mean, shit.
Types of shit.
I mean, shit, sugar's in every, even like, okay, get some processed sugar, right? That's what he said. Shit, everything, bro. Syrup, motherfucking, all the cereals. Think about it, we was eating all kinds of shit when we was kids, huh? All the cereals, all the
Gatorade, all the energy. I mean, the sports drinks, the energy drinks, the sodas, the juice.
Hey, you remember All Sport?
All Sport? Oh yeah, hell yeah! All Sport was around when I was in high school.
Yeah. I'm like, whatever happened to All Sport? It was kind of like it was like a little carbonated-ish.
Oh my mama, that motherfucker was.
Powerade's always my shit till this day.
Oh, every day.
I do the Powerade, the blue. That's my go-to.
Yeah, one of the blue flavors, Gatorade, Powerade, that shit go crazy, yo, right?
Yeah, and I'm not mad at the blue Gatorade either.
And like how Ear to the Streets be on the Pedialyte. The Pedialyte is fired in a motherfucker too. I fuck with the Pedialyte.
Yeah, on that Pedialyte. And you know what? The shout out to my man. The Hungarian killer Attila. It was just his birthday the other day, actually.
Happy birthday, bro.
But we used to live together, and you know, saying every morning after drinking, he goes straight to the Pedialyte, just pounding that little vibe. I'm like, you know, because for me, I always thought, like, oh, that's only for kids, but that's the best way to get them electrolytes and all that shit in you real quick, though. You know,
have you seen the Pedialyte commercial?
Which one?
Anyone, it just says they lead it off. Oh, I thought this was just for kids. And
then
I
told you. I'm not the only one. Look at that.
Okay, facts. Clock said my dad loved the canned oysters and the sardines. On my mama, bro, that shit.
Sodium in the motherfucker, give it to me. Eat it with some white rice just to balance it.
Oh, my mama.
The canned oysters, though, that's different. That's a different type of gangster.
Well, I'm trying to tell you, that's what they made.
I might draw the line on the canned oysters. I mean, because those real oysters are the shit.
Come on now. Oh, every day.
And Clark grew up on an island for real.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he grew. It's a remote island. Not remote. It's an island right off. Remote sounds like it's fucking in the middle of nowhere. It's off of the Washington coast. I didn't even know there's
okay. Oh, he got the freshest of the freshest seafood.
Mm-hmm. So maybe his canned oysters is different. That's why I'm bringing that up. Straight from the dock.
Fucking hey.
I don't know why I said it like a pirate would. From the dock, matey.
What's my
canned oysters?
Captain Bogey Jack Sparrow.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? This will be the day you thought you had Captain Jack Bogey.
Oh, my mama, man.
Jack Bogey.
Peacock said my grandpa passed away from colon cancer as well, and he was a diabetic. Man, that shit crazy, bro. 100%. Like my grandpa, when he passed away from the pancreatic cancer, him and my grandma had been divorced for hella years already, right? But she had brought him back. And so he was living with her, because she was taking care of him. But, as he got, as the days went on in his mind, it wasn't there, bro. So I remember this shit like yesterday. When I come over there one day to come visit him, he looking at me, he was like, man, who is this guy? 100%. It fucked me up, dog. 100%. Because grandpa, like my mom's dad, like I remember him all the way through because he passed away in like 02, I think it was 01. But see, my dad's dad, he passed away in like 85, 86. So I got like, small little memories and shit like that. My mom's dad, he even seen my daughter born. You know what I mean? Even though he didn't get a whole chance to see all the way through. But we got pictures of him holding my daughter and shit while he was going through
great grandbaby.
Oh, my mama, 100%. So he did get to see her, bro. Oh, I just thought of that. No, fucking A. Let's change this up.
That's a beautiful caveat there.
100%,
you know
bro.
You got to see his grandbaby. You know what I mean?
Half the shit in our foods is banned. And man, facts, bro, 100%. Man, you go and see they labels, man. They only got a few motherfucking ingredients. Our shit got
That's why I'm glad I don't know how to read. So I just throw it in the tank. Ignorant. See, that was a perfect example of ignorance. Is probably some of the most ignorant shit people can say.
My mama, this motherfucker gotta Google what's in the food, man. What the fuck is this?
Shit that be sounding like chemicals and shit. You're like, yo, what is formaldehyde?
The shit that they put in.
Like, why they got formaldehyde in this motherfucker?
Fucking A, bro. Oh, my mama. Peacock said my dad just had a stent put in. He had 85% blockage, bro. Could have had a stroke, heart attack at any moment. Go get checked, man. My brother just went to the same thing. I love you, big bro, John Tay. Shout out to Peacock Pops, man.
Yeah, shout out to John Tay, man. East Side San Jose.
Pops, my dad went through a Peacock, so my dad had all 4 arteries blocked, and then he, on the way to transportation, his aorta valve ruptured. You know what I mean? And he fought through that shit. So he had the heart attack in 2015, right? This when the Seattle Seahawks played the Broncos in the Super Bowl, because I'm watching the Super Bowl at the hospital with Pops, right?
2013. Was it 2013 then?
15.
Oh, the Panthers.
No, it was the Broncos and the Seahawks. The Broncos and the Seahawks Super Bowl. Whatever year that was.
2013.
15, because he passed away in 19.
It was 24. It was definitely the 2014, like the January, February for the Super Bowl.
Right, because he only lived for 5 years after his heart attack. And I remember watching the Super Bowl at the hospital with him, 100%.
Okay, right after you got the surgery.
Right. So I'm saying that to say this. What Peacock just said, my dad went through that same shit, bro, and he fought that shit. But he also had his kidneys was fucked up, so he had to do dialysis. You know what I mean? So after he beat the heart attack and all that shit, man, he had to do dialysis for the next 5 years. But man, that motherfucker, he came out strong, 100%, big bro, on everything. And I get a lot of the strength from my dad, 100%, seeing what he had to fight through as a youngin to get where he got to when he finally fucking changed his life around, 100%.
Yeah,
So
man, rest in peace to Pops.
Everything. Rest in peace. Bake said he sent you a counter for this pick, Bogey.
Okay, I'll check it out and I'll check it out in a sec. You know what I mean? I gotta go up. I gotta go up in like 20 minutes anyway. We got one more, right?
Yep, and it's a quick one.
Yeah, well,
let's get into this last one. Oh my mama.
What you got for me on this one, JD?
This is some what's the lawyer's name? And this is some you better call Saul shit right here.
Okay.
Here we go. You better call Saul, man.
You know, one of my aliases is Fletcher Reed, by the way.
Talk about it. Oh my mama.
Yeah.
Here we go.
And also breaking right now, Albuquerque police firing 2 officers in connection with the DWI bribery.
And it's in
scandal.
New Mexico
Gustavo
too,
Gomez
man.
was a deputy commander. He oversaw use of force investigations. He worked in the DWI unit from 2010 to 2013. Gomez has been on leave since October. Lieutenant Matthew Chavez also previously worked with the DWI unit. He's been on leave since January. The so-called DWI enterprise involves defense attorney Thomas Clear, who has pleaded guilty to bribing police officers not to show up for court for DWI cases. 13 APD officers have left the department since the scandal. 4 of them have pleaded guilty to federal charges.
There we go right there, in and out. So we got
did we cover a part 1 of the story or like something related to this?
Not in this state.
Not in this state. Okay, yeah, because they be doing shit like that. Okay, go ahead, break this down for me, JD. What you thinking?
You better call Saul. You know what I mean? Why are the police taking bribes to not show up? And a matter of fact, we was talking about this behind the scenes with Peacock, because Peacock said something about the police not showing up or something like that. And you know, sometimes they gotta get overtime or it's their day off, and they, you know what I mean, gotta, you know, don't want to show up. You know what I mean? I had an officer, the motherfucker, he profiled me, right? Punk motherfucker too. And you know, I've been having interviews since I was 14 years old, 15 years old.
Is this the one? Is this the one that went viral?
Nah, hell no.
Oh, okay.
Hell no. But the police, right? He stopped me. I'm in my scraper. I'm out in the Potomac. So, you know, that's, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, whatever it is, right?
Dipping and scraping.
So the motherfucker, he yanked me, right? Boom. I tell the motherfucker, he like, man, you know why I pulled you over? I said, no, because I stopped at the stop sign for 3 seconds. As long as you come to a complete stop at a stop sign, it's not a California stop, right? So when I accept the ticket and all that. So when I go to court, man, fuck that. I'm not finna pay this motherfucker. He didn't show up. Whether it was his day off or he didn't feel like going, whatever it was. But bruh, I completely stopped 100%. You ain't finna get me on this shit. So boom, I end up beating the running a stop sign joint 100%. But see, the thing is though, like, right?
Yeah, they was trying to get you for some petty ass shit.
You know, but see, when they do that, what they really want to see is what's in the core. When they profile you like that, they want to see what's in the core. And if you ain't on probation or parole, or you don't give them no probable cause to search your core, boom, man, leave me alone, bro. Like I said, I you know, you said it plenty of times on the motherfucking pod before too. We think we are pre-law when we come from the community because you have to.
Being from the hood, you're pre-law by nature.
You know what I mean? And these motherfuckers act like they can get over on you. You know what I mean? If you let them, if you're kind of like don't know what's really going on 100%. So in this case right here, you have officers willingly taking payments from a lawyer to not show up in court for his clients. And
that's a good lawyer.
Ain't nothing to play with. 100% of DWI right now costs you probably about 12 bands once you start paying all your fees. And
you know what, too? Those cops can't rat on you either because they accepted money. So it's like you kind of got them by the balls. Like this. I mean, this is like some Better Call Saul shit.
Like for real, bro. Oh my mama, that shit is crazy.
I know a guy who knows a guy.
That shit crazy, Peacock. On my mama. My dad was 65. Everything shit crazy, bro. It'll wake your game up. You guys see Doc Holliday passed away? Fucking Roy Holliday.
Yeah, or the rest in peace. What did he pass from?
I don't know.
Oh, pneumonia. That's what it said.
Oh,
they said pneumonia, bro.
And he said Val Kilmer, R.I.P. Val Kilmer. Peacock said Pops is golfing now. That's what I'm talking about, man. Shout out to Peacock, man.
Shout out to Pops.
My insides are well preserved from all the preservatives.
Oh, that shit was extra burnt. Oh, that one was good.
Sickle cell is more common the darker your skin. It also helps protect against skin cancer, I believe. Everything. We got my big cuzzo in the building. Top of the morning, cuzzo Shells. Max Shells is in the
ball.
I see you, big cuzzo. This is one of my big cousins that taught me a whole lot, man. On my mama.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Matter of fact, that's cuzzo Kev Auntie right there. Oh, everything. Okay. That's cuzzo Kev Auntie on my mama.
What's up, Auntie? You know, the game doesn't fall far from the tree. You know what I mean?
Oh, 100%. She's just a cowboy lover.
Oh,
that's all that is. That's the only thing that's wrong with her. She's a cowboy.
They were having all the fun in the 90s.
And Dorset, so she know about Dorset.
Okay, yeah.
No, my mama, she real cowboy, 100%. Clock said, or you might be white and your wife is white and the baby is black. Goodness. Clock is a fool, bro. Or AKA Clayton Bigsby. Oh, my mama.
Oh, man. Hey, this is a confusing times we live in.
That motherfucker said, man, I divorced that bride because she was a
Clayton Bigsby, man.
Motherfucker. Oh, everything. He said, Peacock said, my Uncle G, grandpa's son, passed away at 60. And that's how old my grandfather was. It was in his early 60s when he passed away from pancreatic cancer, big bro, on everything. I've been shopping at Sprouts, avoiding fast food places and eating come on now, 100%, bro. Them is facts. And you know what else is good too, bro? I've been watching and see wifey been trying to get more into this shit is like the meal prep. You know what I mean? The baked chicken, the rice, the vegetables, you know what I mean? I'm not a salmon eater because I don't like baked fish. I have to have my fish fried, but motherfuckers be having the salmon bust down.
You can air fry it.
No, yeah, I ain't fucking with that, bro.
It's him, bro.
Yeah, I can't. I mean, I can't fuck with.
Hey, look, you do the salmon the same way you do it, just in the foil in the air fryer. It's him.
That's him, huh?
Yeah.
I can't fuck with that shit, bro. I ain't gonna.
You know, one of these days you're gonna pull it when you next time you pull up. I'm like, hey, we're having some salmon, bro. Unbeknownst to you, it has been air fried.
Facts. Peacock said dialysis is tough. No matching donors, a lot of them. So my older sister, the oldest out of my dad's kids, she had to go through dialysis, but she was one of the, the Lord blessed her with a match, and she got a kidney. She just had her shit a couple of years ago, man, and it took, and she, man, 100%.
Remember, rest in peace to Fife Dog.
Rest in peace to Fife.
From a Tribe Called Quest.
Oh, my mama.
I saw a movie on him. He had like a little documentary, probably came out like 10 years ago, but it was about how, life after the group. And it was, he's covering on the drama. It's kind of him telling his side of the story of the whole, like with the whole split. But then he eventually it goes into how he was fighting that he needs a kidney. There you go. My bad. High as fuck, stuttering like a bitch. Anyways, he needed a kidney. Then when they start going through all the fucking waiting on a kidney and trying to find a match, and then one day his wife was just like, "Hey, I have a surprise for you." I went in, and it just so happens I'm a match. So his wife gave him a kidney. And then gave him another 10 years, I think, because I think he passed away in 2020, something like that. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? That shit, they give us 2 of them, right?
Come on now. Well, I only got one. So like I just told the people, I got the zipper, like how we just seen bruh in the second topic, and so I'm missing 2 organs. So I only got 1 kidney, and I don't got no spleen, y'all. 100%. You know what I mean? And major accident. But
what kind of caliber did they ever tell you, like the ballistic specifics?
You know what I mean? That I'll tell you off camera.
Okay, yeah.
Everything. Major accident.
We get so into the organic conversation. Oh yeah, that's right. Allegedly.
Everything. No, facts though, man, 100%. But Peacock said, not my homie Gary, though. He's a state trooper and he's a badass dude. Man, my cousin, man, my uncle's grandson, man. This motherfucker is from the community, man, and he's a OPD, bro. Really from the community. East Oakland, nigga. East Oakland born and raised 100% and serves the community, protect and serve, bro. 100%, man. And that's my guy, my little man. He was a Madden guy. Oh, everything. We used to have battles. Oh, everything. Shout out to my little cousin, man. I love you, cuzzo. 100%.
Shout out to cousin.
Peacock said, in Texas, we got the 3-strike rule, 3rd DUI, DWI. Yeah, 100%. Facts. Tear your ass up out here in the state of California too. And then you got the MADD, Mothers Against Drunk Drivers. You know what I mean? And I think that's the whole motherfucking country. 100%.
I know my oldest, she just went to the prom and she was the whole thing like, their mom's like, you're gonna let her drive? I'm like, it's just her and her friend. You know what I mean? Like, you got to trust somewhere. You know what I mean? But at the same time, too, I'm tripping. You know what I mean? Like, you better not fuck this up. You know what I mean? I'm the one that's trusting you. You know what I mean? And then we're living in a day and age, too, tracking every single motion that they make. You know what I mean?
Oh, everything. No, facts. When my junior prom, my mama got the car for me. She got me a rental car. So me and the date, we pulling up in new woo-wop. You know what I mean? Even though it was a rental. But you know what I mean? I knew I couldn't fuck this motherfucker up. So it ain't no drinking. It ain't no smoking. I don't know if I was smoking. Yeah, I think I was smoking at my junior prom. But fuck that. My mama didn't trust me with this motherfucking rental car. You know what I mean? And if I bring this motherfucker back as a teenager, going forward until I can get my own rental car, if I bring it back right, I know I got the green light anytime I need a rental. So I had to make sure that motherfucker was right. So, you know what I mean? When we instill, these responsibilities in our kids, especially when they come to the junior prom, you getting behind the wheel, shit like that. You know what I mean? It's a privilege to get behind the wheel. You know what I mean? So you can't be fucking up 100%. Them is facts. We do HelloFresh meal preps for the week. I've seen that before too, big bro. On my mama. The air fryer is the shit. You can it's a fucking cheat code. 100%, bro. We haven't tried like to do like a fried chicken in the air fryer yet. You know what I mean? Like instead of just doing it deep fried, because we definitely still deep fry our chicken. I ain't gonna lie, but I have not tried to do some fried chicken in the air fryer on my mama. Yeah, my buddy Gary was a CrossFit coach with me and firefighter before becoming a trooper. He came by my house in uniform one time and scared. Hey, bro, so look. So one of the guys that I went to school with, I think I might be like 2 years older than him or something like that, right? But he was like friends with my daughter's mom's sister, right? And so like I said on the podcast before, the city police of Sacramento, they got to live in the city limits. So man, I'm in my car one day and I'm mashing up the block, right? And so when I come to my house, it's a two-way stop sign, but I got to make the U-turn. And I see the police after I come through the light, he owned me. So I knew I'm finna get blurted 100%. So I do the U-turn, I pull in front of my house. He don't blurt me. He pull up on the side of me. He's like, man, your name Jared? I'm like, yeah. He like, man, you don't remember me? I'm like, remember you from where? He like, oh, we went to school together. I said, oh shit. And like how you said, it scared the shit out of me, bro. Oh, my mama. Facts. And you know what I mean? Even though he was a other, you know what I mean, fair-skinned motherfucker, you know what I mean? He seemed like the type, though, that's not gonna flex his power up on you, you know what I mean? 100%. That motherfucker pulled up right on the side of me. It was like, bro, you don't remember me? Oh, every day. Scared the shit out of me. I thought someone called the cop. No, 100%. Facts. State troopers are scary to so we got the ours is the highway patrol. Highway patrol don't play 100%. They not gonna be too lenient with your motherfucking ass, especially if you impaired. You know what I mean? 100%. The highway patrol slide through the neighborhood sometime on everything. Facts. I got the dual air fryer too, big bro. We got the Ninja one. I caught that bitch at Costco for $150 on my mama. Fat too. Everything. You could put a little Cornish hen. It's big enough to put a Cornish hen in that bitch. Everything. And matter of fact, speaking of Cornish hens, I've been seeing motherfuckers on YouTube deep frying the whole Cornish hen. I've never seen that. My mom used to do them. She used to bake them bitches when we had Cornish hens. I never seen a motherfucking deep fry them motherfuckers. But yeah, though, man. That was the last topic. We appreciate everybody that pulled up on us today for sure, man. Wherever you whatever platform you tuned in with us from, man, we showing the hell appreciate it. We'll be back Friday with a wake your game up 100%. You know what I mean? We are the Gym Wealth is taking over these fantasy football streets and these YouTube streets 100%. So man, make sure you just stay locked into what we got cooking up, man. For my dog Bogard Scott Free, you can find him at Gen Wealth Net Gen Wealth Net _ YouTube. Then we got Gen Wealth Net. Oh, excuse me, IG Gen Wealth Net, all one word _ Then you got Gen Wealth Net. Then you can find him at Apple and Spotify. Bogard Scott Free 100%. And then for our man Slim, you can find him at Boogie Vision 45 on Instagram. And then from a fan's perspective on YouTube, man, 100%. And shout out to all my Gen Wealth brothers, man, my Stay Tuned Live brothers, man, 100%, the Ignorant Thinkers podcast, the Chicago Clubhouse, man. Hey, man, we cooking shit up, man. We'll catch y'all Friday, bro. Let's get a message from our sponsor, and then we out of here. We'll see y'all on Friday, man. Everything. Oh, there go Bogey right there. Let Bogey let the people know where they can find you at, big bro.
You know what I'm saying? You can find me anywhere you consume your music, Apple, Spotify, YouTube, Tidal, things of that nature. Search Bogard Scott Free. And you can find us at the Gen Wealth Net on YouTube, Gen Wealth Net _ on Instagram. Hey, give me money.
Come on now. We see y'all.
Yeah, check us out on neonpeacockmerch.com. Definitely get some drippy.
Come on.
We got a lot of fresh new designs.
Oh, my mama, man. Wake your game up Friday morning, man. Fantasy football, man. 100%. Count down to the draft, man. We'll see y'all Friday. Peace.
Eureka. We make plays every day, yeah. Yeah, we make plays every day, yeah. We make plays every day, yeah. We make plays.